So students, welcome back to our Science and Technology digital class. In the previous period, we have already started with lesson number 4, Environmental Management. Let's recall our previous video. In our previous video, we have learnt about relationship between environment and ecosystem, reasons for environmental imbalance, types of pollution, need of environment conservation, laws enacted for environment conservation. I hope you all must have read the lesson and have marked the important points. Just observe the photo of this person. Refer your textbook page number 42, The Big Story of a Small Man. He is Jadao Molai Payang, the forest man of India. He started planting trees at the age of 16 and by now he has created 1360 plus acre forest. He spent 36 years of his life without becoming famous. His forest is now a home of 100 to 110 elephants, 4 to 6 Royal Bengal tigers, 1 horned rhino and other species. Many people come together to destroy the forest, but a single person, if determined, can establish a new forest. This is nothing but a lesson for all of us. Most harmful effect of the environmental pollution occurs on living organisms. Our living world had been richly diverse. It consists of varieties of plants and animals, which is known as biodiversity. Biodiversity includes 3 types, such as genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. Just refer textbook page number 42. Genetic diversity means occurrence of diversity among the organisms of same species. Students, if we just see the human beings, no human being is identical to another one. So, this is nothing but genetic diversity. Species diversity means there are variety of species of one single animal or plant. Ecosystem diversity means we see variety of habitats or ecosystems on this earth, and this is nothing but ecosystem diversity. Just mark all these things in the textbook. Just observe the picture, sacred groves. In our India, many forest areas are conserved in the name of God and considered to be sacred, which are known as sacred groves, or it is also known as Devrai in Marathi. The word sacred means considered to be holy or connected with a god. So, sacred groves is a small area of land with particular types of trees grown on it and that are considered to be holy by the local human community. These are in fact sanctuaries conserved by the society and not by the government forest department. More than 13,000 sacred groves have been reported in India. Just refer textbook page number 43 and mark it in the textbook. To create awareness among the people about environment conservation, some symbols are used in our day-to-day life. They are keep city clean, save energy, use solar, save fuel, save water, recycle, save water. Some of these symbols you may have seen at railway stations, on bus stands, on the boxes of electrical appliances, and so on. Mark the meanings of these symbols in textbook page number 43 and also in the exercises page number 46. How can biodiversity be conserved? It can be conserved by protecting the rare species of organisms, establishing national parks and sanctuaries, declaring some regions as bioreserves, projects for conservation of special species, conserving all plants and animals, observing the rules, and maintaining the record of traditional knowledge. So just mark all these things on textbook page number 43, the blue color box. Many people in the society are voluntarily doing the noble work of environmental conservation. Many institutes at state, national, and international level are involved in this work. These are some institutes. Just go through it. Just see textbook page number 43. Greenpeace is the world's largest organization which is engaged in environmental activities. Every human being must be a responsible person in environment conservation. So, every person's role in the environment is very important. Just refer textbook page 44, My Role in Environment. Our role in an environment must be there for control of the pollution, for production, for awareness, for prevention, for preservation and conservation. Mark all these points in the textbook. India is very rich in biodiversity, but this biodiversity has come into danger due to growing population, urbanization, etc. Not only in India, but also all over the world, 34 highly sensitive biodiversity hotspots are reported. As far as India is concerned, there are some biodiversity hotspots such as Western Ghats from Gujarat till Kerala. Just observe the map. Manas Sanctuary in Assam, Sundarban Sanctuary, West Bengal. All these have been declared as hotspots where biodiversity must get conserved. Due to hunting and many other reasons, some species of animals have came into danger. Some of them have become extinct or may be rare or may be endangered. All these are known as threatened species. According to number of animals of each species present on the earth, there are some threatened animals which are classified as endangered species, rare species, vulnerable species and indeterminate species. Just refer textbook page number 45. Endangered species, that is lion-tailed monkey. Rare species means red panda. Vulnerable species are tiger, and giant squirrel, that is shekru, is nothing but indeterminate species. So all these species must get conserved so that it should not happen that we will see only them in pictures. To create awareness for the conservation of biodiversity present in the world, every year 22nd May is observed as World Biodiversity Day. Just mark it in textbook. I hope you all must have understood the lesson very well. Read the lesson thoroughly, mark the important points. Thank you.